Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jehan, in case you're new. In this particular reading, we're going to be taking a look at where in the United States you're going to be moving next, why, and maybe when potentially. This is specifically for people who already live in the US, or if you live in another country, if you're planning to move to the US. We're going to be taking a look at where you're going to end up moving, which state you're going to end up moving to. As per usual, it's not going to resonate with everyone, so just use your own intuition and discernment to figure out which messages are meant for you and which messages are not meant for you. So I have 4 options. I'm going to jump right in. Use your intuition to pick. If you feel drawn to more than one, go with that. But if your intuition is drawn to just one option, go with your intuition. As per usual, timestamps will be listed down below in the comments as well as in the description box. This is going to be option number 1, which is deep blue, for where you're going to move next in the United States. Option number 1. Option number 2 is going to be green, the green diamond. Option number 2, I just saw 111. Option number 3, and then option number 4 is yellow. So we have teal, green, deep blue, green, teal, and then yellow. And I can't shake this feeling. This has never happened before, but I was picking up, if you were drawn to this green one, you also need to watch this one as well. But yeah, anyway, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Pick an option, and I hope you guys enjoy your reading. Okay, so if you were drawn to this deep blue diamond, let's take a look at where you're going to end up moving, why, and when. Okay, so for where you're going to end up moving, we have anywhere on the northeastern part of the country. Specifically, some of you could be moving to Rhode Island, or any of the bordering states like Massachusetts, Connecticut, New York even. Also, we have the DMV area. So anywhere in the DMV area, Virginia, Maryland, Washington. So specifically the East Coast. If you were drawn to the deep blue diamond, a lot of you guys, you may end up in somewhere on the East Coast. Let's see why. We have isolation, introversion, introspection. So I feel like some of you guys, wherever it is that you're located right now, maybe you feel isolated for whatever reason. Maybe you feel like you're far away from your family. So random example, let's say this is just random, an example. Let's say you live in California right now, but you don't have any friends or family in California. All of your friends and family are on the East Coast, so you feel isolated. So you're going to end up deciding to move because you feel isolated. You feel like you're far away from home. You're going to end up doing some sort of reflection or some sort of introspection, and you're going to realize you want to move back. And also randomly, I'm picking up you missed the weather with this rain or autumn. You missed the weather where you're from. So maybe some of you guys, you're literally going to be moving back home, or like I said, you feel isolated, so you're going to be moving back. You're going to be moving to the East Coast to be closer to your friends or family members, or some place that's more familiar to you. Also, something about the weather. You missed the weather from where you're from. Maybe you don't like the weather where you're at currently. Maybe random example, maybe it rains too goddamn much where you're at. So maybe you're going to be like, you know what, I'm tired of this. I'm going to move somewhere where, the weather is a bit different. Something about the weather. It doesn't have to be for all of you, but for some of you guys, you missed the weather. I'm also picking up the scenery. You missed the scenery as well. You miss the vibe you get from this place you're moving back to. So I'm picking up more so, a lot of you guys are going to end up moving back to somewhere you grew up, or somewhere you've already lived before, somewhere you've already been, somewhere where you have a connection to. Projects. Others of you, you may end up moving back because you're working on some sort of project. So a project, some sort of creative project, is going to end up making you move. Some of you guys, maybe you're moving because of work. Comfort. Yeah, you're moving because you want to be more comfortable. Like I said, something about where you're currently located is kind of throwing you off. You're not comfortable where you're currently at, so you're moving back so that you can be comfortable. And this entails you moving back. And then as far as when this is going to happen, potentially, you know, time is an illusion, so just take it with a grain of salt. And, you know, there's a ton of people watching this. But as far as time, this is a timeless reading, so, you know, if it's meant for you, you'll see it at the right time. And it could be Taurus season from whenever you happen to see this. Taurus season actually falls April 20th through May 20th, so it could be Taurus season from whenever you see this. Or 2 weeks to 2 months from now, or in the second month of the year, which is February. It says create a structure. So some of you guys with this create a structure, maybe you're going to be saving up to move. Maybe you're going to be, you know, working more hours. I mean, I just heard cram your schedule. I just feel as though you're going to be creating some sort of structure in your life that's going to enable you to be able to move. I even heard move faster. Move sooner rather than later. I'm hearing some of you guys, you want to move really fast, or, you know, get the hell out. So yeah, this is what I'm picking up for you guys if you were drawn to the deep blue. Yeah, I think I'll leave it here. I'm gonna hop on to the next options. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Infinite abundance as always, and you'll see me in your next reading. Bye. Okay, so for the green diamond, like I said before, if you were drawn to the green diamond, you also need to watch this as well. There could be some messages in this for you. Even if the whole reading doesn't resonate, I feel as though there could be 1 or 2 messages in there for you. So let's jump in. So as far as where you're going to end up moving, we have Kansas, the sunflower state, or any of the bordering states like Oklahoma, Missouri, Nebraska, or even Colorado. I actually used to live in Colorado Springs. Shout out to Colorado. Some of you guys, we have New Hampshire, or any of the bordering states like Massachusetts, Maine, or even Vermont. Let's see why. We have addiction, lust, naughty thoughts, toxic attachments, intense chemistry, and physical attraction. Because of love. Some of you guys, specifically those of you who are single, you may end up meeting someone who lives in any of these states, and you're going to end up moving to be with this person because there's like a deep, strong magnetic attraction where you guys feel like literally addicted to one another. And, you know, I'm not even going to lie, it may even be toxic sometimes, or it has the potential to be toxic at times, just because you guys are just so like, it's like a passionate connection, you know what I mean? And if you're really into somebody and it's really fiery and sexy and kinky, you know, if this person does something or like you guys clash, you know, I'm just picking up when it's good, but when it's bad, it gets really bad, you know. So just be careful, be cognizant of that. But I just feel as though there's a lot of sexual energy between you and this person you're moving to be with. There's an intense chemistry and physical attraction. So they're really attracted to you physically, and you're attracted to them physically. So it's almost going to be like a no-brainer. You're going to end up moving to any of these states to be with this person. Wow, I only meant to pull two of each of this card, but I got 3. So yeah, what did I just say about physical attraction? You guys are just really, really physically attracted to one another. This person feels like you're very beautiful with this attractive cosmetic vanity and makeup. They like how you put yourself together. They like your sense of style, the way you dress, the way you wear your hair. Even I'm hearing the way you talk, your mannerisms, your facial expressions. This person likes your body shape, regardless of whatever size you are, whether you're thin, on the heavier side, whatever, however you look. I'm just picking up this. I'm hearing they feel like you're their type. You guys, it's like physically you're the perfect fit. And I'm even hearing for some of you guys, it's this person you're meeting and moving to be with. It can be a little toxic at times because I'm picking up first and foremost, and it's not that you guys don't love each other for, for your soul or for your spirit or for who you really are, but I'm picking up mainly, first and foremost, you guys kind of were drawn to each other because of the way you guys look. You both just really are physically attracted to each other, and you didn't really get the time, or you're not going to get the time to really know each other before you jump into moving in with one another. For some of you guys, you're going to be moving across the country to be with each other just because you like the way this person looks, and you're not going to really take things slow and get the time to really know each other on a deeper emotional level. It's literally just based off of like superficial, how you look, how you dress, and that kind of stuff. So, there may be some challenges. I'm not even going to lie with this toxic attachment, but I do feel as though there's going to be intense chemistry and a lot of lust. Because again, this person's going to find you to be very beautiful. You have soulmate. Yeah, for some of you guys, this is going to be one of your soulmates. I believe, we have many different soulmates. Some of our, my cat is my soulmate, right? Hell, I'm your soulmate, right? Because we've come in contact with each other, some way. I'm doing a reading for you, right? Some of your friends are your soulmate. Your family is your soulmate. Soulmates can be romantic, platonic. Soulmates can even manifest in business form. But I feel as though this is one of your soulmates on a romantic level. Or at least this is how you guys are going to feel about one another. You're going to feel like it's a perfect match. You're going to feel like it's an effortless partnership or connection. But I am picking up it will have its challenges as well. Hunger. Yeah, so that goes back to the lust. Lust and hunger. You guys are going to not be able to be away from each other. When you guys meet, maybe some of you guys may end up meeting online, or you may end up meeting each other on a vacation or short trip, and then everybody goes back to their own state. But then you're not going to be able to stay away from each other for that long, and then this is what's going to cause you to go and move and be with this person. Or it could be flipped, where they move to be with you, if you live in any of these places. And as far as timing, take it with a grain of salt. We have Sunday, go inwards, develop a vision, 1. So maybe some of you guys, you're going to end up moving to be with this person on a Sunday. But with this number 1, maybe some of you guys, you're going to move to be with this person 1 year from whenever you see this is when this is going to manifest. It could be a month to a year from whenever you see this. This is meant for a ton of people. Time is an illusion, so just take it with a grain of salt. But with this, go inwards and develop a plan. I feel as though you're going to go inwards to develop a plan on how you can move to go be with this person. You guys are going to develop some sort of plan. You guys have the vision to start a new beginning together with this number 1. So you guys are going to come up with a plan I'm hearing devise a plan to be with one another. And start start something new, a new beginning. So with this number 1, like I said, this could be maybe January from whenever you see this is when you're going to move, or like I said, a year from now, or in the new year from whenever you see this. Again, it's a timeless reading. So again, from whenever you see this. So if you're drawn to the green diamond, this is what I'm picking up for you for as far as when you're going to move, or excuse me, where you're going to move, why you're going to move, and when. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Infinite abundance as always, and you'll see me in your next reading. Bye. Okay, so if you were drawn to this Teal diamond, let's take a look at where you're going to move, why you're going to move, and maybe potentially even when. Time is fluid. Time is an illusion, so just take that part with a grain of salt. And it is meant for a ton of people, so keep that in mind too. Be reasonable. So let's jump in. So as far as where you're going to move, let's see. Wyoming. Some of you guys are going to end up moving to Wyoming, anywhere in the western part of the country, or any of the bordering states like Montana, South Dakota, Nebraska, Colorado, Idaho, or even Utah. Others of you, we have Maryland, so anywhere in the DMV area. Pennsylvania, Delaware, Virginia, West Virginia, Maryland, Washington even. Like I said, anywhere in the DMV as far as where you're going to move. Let's see why. As far as why, some of you guys, this is going to happen in the future from whenever you see this, so it's going to happen. But for some of you guys, as far as why, is because something in regards to your future. Maybe you already planned this. You see a future in these places. For some of you guys, maybe this could already be confirmation for you. With this intuition, inner knowing, maybe some of you guys, your intuition, you have an inner knowing that you're going to end up moving to one of these states, or you have an inner knowing that you're going to end up moving out of state, or something about your intuition is calling you to move for whatever reason. Some of you guys, you have a lot of occult or esoteric knowledge. Maybe you're an occultist, or you're into spirituality. Some of you guys, I'm picking up, you could be into some form of African spirituality, or like, you know, what's that called? Like the Orishas, the Loa, Voodoo, I don't know. You could be into some form of, you know, I'm even hearing randomly like tribal spirituality. You work with the ancestors. Maybe some of you guys, you're moving to a place like this because you have a connection to your ancestors in a place like this, or your ancestors want you to move back to a place like this, to one of these states. We have congrats. Some of you guys, you're moving because there's going to be some sort of success, specifically business success coming towards you in the future. There's going to be some sort of success and good news in regards to any applications, documents, important legal matters that may require your signature. There's going to be some sort of good news regarding contracts in the future, and then this is why you're going to end up having to move. Some of you guys, maybe you're moving for work or business. Anxiety. Some of you guys, you're moving, like I said earlier, like you're moving because your intuition is kind of nudging you to move because you have anxiety for whatever reason. You feel like moving will make you more successful for some. Or like I said, some of you guys, you're going to get some sort of good news pertaining your success or your business or your work. And this is what's going to make you move. But some of you guys, I'm picking up, you're moving because wherever it is that you're at now induces anxiety with you or in you. It causes anxiety for whatever reason. I'm hearing maybe for some of you guys, you don't feel safe. The crime level is high where you are at, or maybe they just passed certain laws that you don't agree with, so you're wanting to move. Maybe some of you guys, you know, like random example, I live in Oregon and you don't see too many black people. I don't see too many people that look like me. So maybe random example, I might want to move somewhere where there are more black people. That's just a random example. Maybe you want to move to be around your kind, or you want to move to be around people that look like you. Maybe wherever it is that you're at right now causes anxiety. And as far as timing, take it with a grain of salt. We have Virgo. So something about Virgo season. Maybe some of you guys could be a Virgo. Maybe you're going to move and during your birthday or after your next birthday. But regardless of whether you're a Virgo or not, you could end up moving Virgo season from whenever you see this reading. It is a timeless reading, so granted, if it's meant for you, you know, you'll move in Virgo season. Virgo season is actually August 23rd through September 22nd. Also with this 6, maybe some of you guys, you may end up moving 6 weeks to 6 months from whenever you view this video. January, February, March, April, May, June. Maybe some of you guys, you may end up moving in the month of June specifically from whenever you see this video. But with this harvest, the crop, like I said, for a lot of you guys, you're moving because you have something to harvest. Something about some sort of success comes in. Some sort of seed that you may have planted. Maybe there's a job or a career or a business that you put a lot of time, energy, and effort into. It's finally yielding a harvest to where you can harvest, and now you're able to move. So this is going to give you the opportunity to be able to move out of state because of some sort of success. So, you know, I feel like telling you congratulations in advance. All right, so this is what I'm picking up for you. If you were drawn to this really pretty teal diamond, I hope you know, this resonated, or at the very least entertained you. I'm wishing you all the very best, and you guys, as per usual, will see me in your next reading. Bye. All right, last but not least, for those of you who are drawn to this yellow diamond, let's take a look at where you're going to move, why you're going to move, and potentially when, you know, time is an illusion, so just take that part with a grain of salt. So let's jump in. So as far as where you're gonna move, wow, I meant to pull 2 of these, but we got 3. So let's see. So North Dakota or any of the bordering states like Canada, Minnesota, South Dakota, Montana. So basically the upper Midwest for some of you guys. For others of you guys, we have Ohio or any of the bordering states like Michigan, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, Kentucky, or Indiana. And then for the third extra one, we have Maine or any of the bordering states like New Hampshire, or even, again, Canada is coming up twice. Quebec, New Brunswick. As far as why, let's see why you're going to end up moving. Celebration, dance events, parties, and social outings. Some of you guys, you feel like where you're currently located is boring, so you're going to move to one of these states because, you know, for whatever reason, it's going to be more fun for you. You're going to be able to go to dance events, parties, and social outings a bit more with this celebration. For some of you, I'm picking up this move is going to be cause for celebration for you. It's going to make you really, really happy. Some of you guys, I feel as though you're going to end up moving to be with friends or family, or if you don't have friends and family in these places or this place, you're going to end up making new friends or friends that seem like family. Some of you guys, if you're single, you may end up starting your own family, meeting someone who you're going to end up starting a family with when you move to one of these places. We have chat, messages, correspondence, and receiving information. Some of you guys, I feel as though, yeah, like I said, you're going to end up meeting someone. So maybe you're going to end up meeting someone where you're going to end up chatting with this person for quite some time online, and then you're going to fly to go visit them, and then you're going to really enjoy this place, and then you're going to ultimately end up moving to be with them. So for some of you guys drawn to the yellow diamond, you're moving because of love. Some of you guys are also receiving some sort of information or some sort of correspondence, some sort of information that you've been waiting to receive is going to come in the future, and that's what's going to prompt you to end up moving. Intuition. Some of you guys, you're also moving because you're following your intuition. It's almost like your intuition is nudging you to move on or move on from where you're currently at, move. Your intuition feels drawn to a certain one of these places, and that's why you're going to end up moving. As far as timing, you know, take it with a grain of salt. Time is an illusion, and plus, you know, there are a lot of people watching this. But as far as timing, you have 4. You can carve something out. So some of you guys, maybe, you know, this is a timeless reading, so if it's meant to resonate, you know, you could move 4 days to 4 weeks. But realistically, what I'm picking up is you're going to sleep on this decision to move over the course of 4 days to even 4 weeks, so like a month. You're going to take a month out to really contemplate whether or not you should move, but then your intuition is going to nudge you to do it. So you're going to end up moving maybe 4 months from whenever you see this realistically, or in the month of April from whenever you see this. Again, it's a timeless reading. So like I said, the 4th month of the year, April, is when you're going to end up moving. With this, you can carve something out. You're going to end up carving something out. Like you're going to make an opportunity for yourself to move. Whether this is you working an extra job to make extra money so that you can move, or, you know, whether this is maybe you're going to sell something of value so that you can have money to move. Maybe, I just feel as though with this carve something out, I'm picking up you're going to hustle or you're going to do something that's going to allow you to be able to move. Maybe with this, you can carve something out. Maybe if you work for a large corporation, for example, maybe they have a branch in one of the place you're planning to move, so you're just going to ask to transfer, and it's going to work out for you. Like, I just feel as though you're gonna do something. You're gonna carve something out. You're gonna do something that's gonna allow you to be able to move. It's gonna be like a stepping stone for you, and when you move, it's gonna be cause for celebration. All right, so you know this was meant to be like a little short and to the point kind of reading. This is what I'm picking up for you if you're drawn to the yellow diamond. I hope you guys enjoyed, or at the very least, you know, if it didn't resonate, at least it entertained you. If it resonated, fine. If it doesn't, that's fine too. But anyways, I feel like I'm rambling, so I'm going to end it here. Infinite abundance as always, and you guys will see me in your next one. Bye.